What's up, guys? I am in front of a brand new construction home built by Copper Builders. They're one of the best builders in Charlotte and would love for you guys to check it out. Let's go take a look. So bear with me as I'm still in the boot, so the video may be a little bit shaky because I can't walk too right. But also, if you hear some background noise, it's because they're building another home right next to it. Again, that is also going to be a Copper home, but we are taking a look at this one today, and it is beautiful. You're right off Providence Road. Got this 3-car garage. We're about 15 minutes from uptown, 5 minutes from shopping. It's very convenient. But look at this home. I think they knocked this one out of the park. It's got a couple mixes. I would say it's kind of a mix between craftsman, but also traditional as well. Got this beautiful glass door. Big open foyer with these nice white wide oak flooring. So we're gonna go in order. We're gonna take a look at the living room in just a second, but I'm just gonna knock out the office real quick. So over to the left, you have this really cool moody office. It's like a navy blue with your own gas fireplace, which is super nice. These built-ins already established for you. And these high vaulted ceilings. Again, just pointing out little details. You have the nice window sills around here, even up top. Hard to tell on the video. Nice black windows. You've got, what, 11-inch baseboards over here. Everything is cased as it should be. Just allows for a ton of natural light. So this is a little wine area that we will take a look at in just a second. But yeah, this is stunning. Love what they did with these built-ins because they have the inlet lighting underneath each shelf. Another gas fireplace. Got these wood beams throughout the living room and kitchen. And so yeah, well, let's not wait too long. Let's go take a peek in here. So here is your wine storage. And they have a custom Thermador built-in wine cooler that that opens up. These are pull-out shelves for you, but also it's a soft close as well. Super cool. Moving on, you have this oversized kitchen island. Say it's about 8 feet or so. All Thermador appliances. So again, just to nerd out a little bit. There's a Thermador fridge. It's always fun opening up these. This is probably a 40-inch, or yeah, about a 48-inch built-in fridge. And then a beautiful hood vent coming right above your Thermador stove. And then again, I'm a sucker when they blend in the countertops to the backsplash. I think this is a really nice modern look. And you can see they don't even have too many cuts in this countertop. So in the island, I don't see any cuts. And what I mean by cut is like right here, there's a cut right here, which is normal because this is where the stove goes. So they had to cut this little piece just for the stove. But everything else seems to be one slab besides, again, the countertops, but really nice. Got your built-in dishwasher, built-in trash pull-out. This arguably might be the best home at this price point in the area. And look at that dining room. Beautiful inlet lighting. And all these windows are just phenomenal. Yeah, this house is tough to beat. All right, moving on. We're gonna go take a look at the primary right now before we peek at the outside. Yep, look at that. Not sure what you do here. Maybe you, if you're like my wife, you put up a little coffee station right here so she doesn't need to move too far out of bed to get her morning coffee, but from a design standpoint, I mean, it's hard to debate which home that's currently listed beats this one, at least in this area. Beautiful vaulted ceilings. Love me a good pocket door. Not everywhere, but I love when they just blend that in every now and then to your walk-in closet. One more peek at the primary bedroom, just because it's so nice. And then look at this ensuite. I don't think there's anything I would change with this. Love what they did with the herringbone tile on the floor. And then the champagne bronze fixtures. Really nice. And then a huge walk-in shower. And again, if you're building a home, totally recommend this design where you put the sconces next to individual mirrors. I think that gives it a really nice, classy look. Oh, and before you ask, your toilet's in here. All right, moving on. We're gonna go just in order how we see it here. We're gonna go peek at the outside real quick. So I'm not gonna do it right now, but this entire door will open up accordion style. So each panel will kind of fold into each other. But you got these huge, what is this, a 10-foot door? 9 or 10-foot door leading to your backyard. Got this beautiful stone fireplace out here with gas logs. Nice outdoor kitchen setup. Love the wood top. And a nice flat backyard with no one right behind you. Tons of privacy out here. So even though there is a neighbor there, there's a lot of trees to provide some buffer. And there's going to be a neighbor on your left, but because of the design of the home, you won't ever see them when you're out by your fireplace. And they've still put in a privacy fence. But yeah, gotta love it when a home looks just as good from the back as it does from the front. All right, moving on. Oh, and this is a Napoleon grill. Again, you know your appliances. You know they didn't cheap out on any of these appliances here. So moving on, because there's still a really cool feature down here, if I haven't named enough already. But first, you've got your powder room. On my camera, it's kind of showing up green, but I see way more gray than here. Peekaboo. And then this is green, the scullery right here, right off the kitchen, where you have tons of cabinets, so you will not be short of storage here. Got your sink, and even in the scullery, you've got a view. Not too many times do you have a view in the scullery, but pretty nice out here. Built-in trash, built-in microwave. Again, just tons of storage. Super nice. Oh, and then before I move on, look how thick this countertop is too. They did a really good job with picking out their materials. More herringbone tile into this little mudroom. And then this is the surprise I was talking about. So this is, you know, a laundry room, another pocket door. But it's not just any laundry room. You also have your watering station and a built-in kennel for your pups. If you have dogs like mine, they won't even come close to fitting in here. But that's because I just bought some oversized dogs. But anyway, still a really cool feature to have. And then this leads into the garage that I showed earlier. And what I love about this garage is, yes, it's a 3-car garage, but it's also very spacious as well. So not only do you have about 10-foot ceilings, call it, in here, you have a utility closet here, a little bump out on that side, but you also have this pass-through to the other side as well. That's pretty spacious. Because a lot of times these like single side car garages are really tight, whereas they can only store a lawnmower. This is definitely a full size. Tankless water heater. Moving on. So we're gonna go up this way, but there's also a way upstairs from the entrance in the foyer. But we're gonna come up the back side real quick. Oh, excuse me, I got myself lost. This actually just leads to a bonus room. So you got this huge bonus room right off the garage with a little wet bar area. So I thought they would have just looped together, but no. You know, this is my first time seeing the home. So this would be, if you really need to escape for an office, this could be either another phenomenal office or, again, play area, have the kids run off to where they don't annoy you. You name it. Could do a lot with that space. All right, now I gotta gimp around to the front, show you guys the upstairs. And up we go. Got this nice open loft area. And here is the upstairs laundry. So, kind of nice that this, it's a bigger laundry closet. Could put some cabinets up top, but it is kind of nice. I know I usually like it when the primary laundry has, not the primary, but the secondary laundry is in the primary closet. But there's also something to be said to have a full laundry room where your primary is. And so that's what they did here. Here you got another bonus room. And this is storage in your attic. can see they did a really good job. That's another attic space. They carried the high baseboards up here on the second floor, which I love to see. Got a full bath right off that bonus room. Same thick countertops. One bedroom here. With every bedroom will have their own walk-in closet, so we'll note that. Moving on, bedroom number 2 up here. And these on this side will all have their own ensuite as well, which is pretty nice. Bedroom number 3 up here. It's a walk-in closet. And bedroom number 4. Also, pointing this out, I'm a sucker for dark tile now. I've seen it in several homes and I think it looks really good. Especially when you contrast it with something else, like not something else, but with like a bronze fixture. Anyway, what are your thoughts? Again, I think this is one of the best homes you could buy at this price point. They've done a lot of cool designs throughout the home, but would love to hear your opinion. Drop it in the comments below.